Humata AI is an AI research assistant that's very similar to NotebookLM, Afforai, and Paperguide. But this one secured $3.5 million in funding just a year ago. So does this make it better than the others? Let's find out. Now, if you are looking for the best AI-powered software to grow your business, you will definitely want access to my free Notion document. Now, I'm always updating this with the best tools. So to get free access, just click the link in my description and fill out this form. And on the next page, I included an iframe of Humata AI, so you can actually test Humata out before you decide to buy. Now, I included 2 documents in this Humata chat, one of them being a 2-hour YouTube video, which is the complete SEO course for beginners. Now, you can ask anything you want here to learn more about SEO and also to learn about the capabilities of Humata AI to see whether or not this is the right tool for you. So Humata AI is currently a Plus exclusive and it starts at $39. This deal is tied to all future expert plan updates. And these are all the features included in all plans. Now, when I was testing out the tool and comparing the features that I have with the features listed in here, I did notice a couple of red flags, particularly in team management, role-based and folder level permissions, and response personalization, and I'll go into detail in a moment. So with tier 1, you have 1 user, 200 total questions per month, and 500 total pages per month. And you can go up to 4 tiers, which will unlock unlimited users, 6,000 total questions per month, and 18,000 total pages per month. So questions are essentially the number of times you query the AI, and total pages are essentially the number of pages per document. So say, for example, if you upload a PDF that's 10 pages, then it'll take from your allotted amount per month. So if you have tons of PDFs and each of those pages is hundreds of pages long, then you might be limited depending on which tier you get. So you will have to wait until the next cycle for you to upload additional documents. And this also applies to web pages as well. So if you add a URL and that page is really, really long, say for example, 2,000 words, that might equate to multiple pages in that document. So keep that in mind. So these are the pricing tiers on their website. So the AppSumo deal is tied to their expert plan. One thing to note here is that folder level permissions and response personalization is not available in the expert, but it is in the team plan. But notice here on the AppSumo deal, it does say role-based and folder level permissions and response personalization. Now at a glance, this looks like a great deal, but these features actually are not part of this AppSumo plan. I have license tier 2 and I've been chatting with support. It's great that they do have support. They are very responsive, but it's hard to get clear answers from the questions that I ask. Okay, so this is the Humata backend. So you start by uploading files. So you can upload PDFs, Word documents, PowerPoint slides, and text files, including website URLs and YouTube URLs. So to upload a website URL, you can paste that URL right here, and for YouTube, you can upload the URL right here. Now I asked support whether or not we can upload entire YouTube channels, and unfortunately that's not the case. You can only upload individual video URLs one by one, and you cannot paste multiple URLs here separated by commas. It's basically just one URL at a time. So I uploaded about 10 PDFs right here. These are white papers, and you can also organize your files into various folders. So I have 2 folders here. This one is comprised of 2 YouTube videos from the Ahrefs YouTube channel. Now you can chat with individual files by clicking on the Ask button, or you can chat with specific files by just checking them here. And then on the top right, you can click on Ask 3 files, or what you can also do is select everything and ask the 12 that are selected, or you can simply just click on the Ask All button. So let's try that out. So you can see here a previous chat that I was going through earlier today, but let's click on New Chat. So let's start from fresh. So immediately, Humata AI always starts with a summary of the documents. So right now it says one of 14 files that it has access to that we can chat with. The AI gives us a couple of relevant questions that we can ask, and also a prompt to draft a document as well. So the first question says, what are the key challenges faced by SEO professionals in their careers? So let's click on that and let's see what the AI generates. Okay, so it analyzed all of the 14 files and it provided this response. After each part, it provides you with a link that you can click on that shows you the exact document and section that the AI referenced. So for this first part about project management, the AI referenced this PDF here and the highlighted section. So project management, aka balancing client load and task load. And that does tie into the AI's response, right? Balancing client load and task load is crucial, so on and so forth. And then for this second part, we can click on this link and you can see it's highlighted right here. So I really like how you can chat on the left-hand side and analyze all of your documents on the right-hand side. So it's a great way to compare the two. And if you want to continue reading, you can very easily read by just scrolling up and down on the right-hand side. And on the bottom, it shows you all of the documents that it pulled from. And it looks like it only pulled from this particular PDF from all of these pages. So if you click on 33, it'll go to page 33 and you could see in highlighted the exact text that Humata AI pulled from. Now let's try to make the AI go deeper. So I'm going to ask, summarize each file in one sentence. Now I have 14 files. Now let's see what the summary is for each one of those 14 files. Okay, so it says, here is a one-sentence summary for each document, but unfortunately it only listed out 6 of my 14 files. So for whatever reason, it's not able to pull from all of the files that I've uploaded. Now let me ask another question. List out each of the 14 document names. Now let's see if it can pull those document names. Okay, so it only listed 5. It says, it seems there are only 5 document names provided in the summaries. If there are additional documents, they were not included in the provided information. So I'm not sure if it's only pulling from the previous chats here. Now let me click on New Chat and let's ask that same question and let's see what it provides us. Okay, yeah, same deal. It only listed out 5 of the 14 files. What you can also do is click on this link here and you can scroll to see all of the file names. And if you want to take a look at one, just click on it and it'll load up the document so you can read it for your research. Now this one is about the essential SEO tools for agencies. So let me ask this question. Give me a list of essential SEO tools for agencies. Now let's see what the AI provides. Okay, so it provided us with 3 tools. So Google Search Console, Google Data Studio, and SEMrush. But when you take a look at the document here, there's actually more than just 3. So the first chapter has 20 essential technical SEO tools for agencies. Now, if we go to the table of contents, there's actually way more than just 3. So there's 5 reporting tools, 5 SEO software suites for agencies, 7 essential SEO browser extensions, so on and so forth. So I'm not sure if I'm asking the right question here, but for whatever reason, it only provided me with 3 tools. So it looked like it pulled from 3 pages from this document. So if I click on 10, it'll go to page 10, 116, and if you click on 117, for whatever reason, I do not see any text that's highlighted in yellow for page 117. For 116, we do see that. For page 10, we do see that as well. So that's one thing I'm noticing is that in some cases, when you do click onto the page, there is no text that's highlighted for whatever reason. Now, aside from asking questions, you can go further by having the AI create a document or an AI report. So if you click on this icon, you have two options: to create a new document or create a new AI report. So I created two AI reports that are listed out right here. So an AI report is essentially Q&A. So if you click on create new AI report, you name your report, and then you just enter your questions. And then from those questions, the AI will just answer those questions. So let me show you how this works. So we give it a report name, and then we enter the question right here. My first question is about managing client communication. So how do we best manage client communication when onboarding new SEO clients? So I'm going to click on add question. Now let me add a second one. I'm going to ask, how does social media impact SEO? And let's add a third one. This one is about an SEO checklist. So I asked, provide a comprehensive SEO checklist that agencies can follow to ensure high Google rankings. Now I'm going to click on add question, then click on save. Okay, so I have my AI report right here. Now to run it, we just click on it and let's see what the AI gives us. Okay, so it says, currently I am limited to 550 pages when I create AI reports. The current chat has 1,800 pages. Please reduce the number of files and try again. So that's one thing to note, okay? So if you are chatting with all the documents in your account, you might hit the limit here. So that's one drawback of the AI reports. But let's try the document option. So I'm going to click on create new document, and we just need to add our prompt right here. So write a report on how to manage SEO clients and optimize their websites for SEO. Now let's have the AI create our document. Okay, here we go. So here is your document that outlines strategies for managing SEO clients and optimizing their websites for improved search engine performance. So we can click and open the document. Okay, so this is organized into various sections. So it's 2 pages. And at the bottom, you can see the exact documents that are referenced and links to each of those pages. And if you click on any of these links, you can see on the right-hand side the exact text highlighted in yellow. Now I tried this before, and for the most part, these documents will be about this long. So about 1.5 pages to 2 pages is the standard length for these documents, okay? One thing that I wish they added was the ability to export this document. Right now, you could essentially just copy and paste into a Word doc or Google Doc, but there's no way to export this document. Okay, now let me show you the AI report. Now, initially, it wasn't able to create an AI report because I selected all of my documents, but let me select just 1 or 2. I'm gonna click on this one, Essential SEO Tools for Agencies. And let's click on SEO 101 Guide. So I just want to chat with these 2 PDF documents, then click on Ask to Files. Okay, so it automatically generated a summary with a couple of questions and a prompt to generate a draft document. And then on the top right, we can see the 2 files listed out right here. Now let's click on this star icon and let's click on the AI report we just created. So SEO Agency Tips, and let's see what the AI generates. Okay, here we go. So the AI answered my 3 questions. So the first one is about managing client communication, and this is the answer. You can click on any of these citations to jump to the exact file and page that the AI pulled from. And this one is the second question and the answer. And this is the third one. Now with these AI reports, you can export this to a Word doc. So if you click on this icon, export to doc, you can save it into your computer and access the Word document, and it looks like this. So it's essentially the exact same table as what you see in chat. It's over into your Word doc, and it looks like this. One thing to note is for this last question regarding the SEO checklist, it says, I cannot provide an answer based on the provided documents. Now I only uploaded 2 documents, and because my 2 documents doesn't have anything regarding an SEO checklist, it wasn't able to answer that last question. Now, one nice thing about Humata is that it also provides you with access to update the chat settings. So let me show you how that works. I'm going to go back to the Humata main page, click here and click on settings, and under chat, We have 3 options here for the answer approach, so we can choose how Humata will answer questions. Grounded, which will have the AI strictly cite your documentation for precise answers. We could do balanced, and balanced mode uses your docs first, but Humata may add extra insights for fuller answers. Or creative, now this mode expressively answers your questions loosely, leveraging your document data. Now let's do creative here. So you can set the answer approach in this view or in the chat view. Okay, so now it's hard to go back to my chat. That's one other thing about Humata, is that there is no easy way to view all of your chat history. You'll need to select the exact files to open up that chat history. Unfortunately, there is no area where we can find a list of our previous chats. But if I remember correctly, I selected the SEO 101 guide and the Essential SEO Tools for Agencies PDF. Now let's click on Ask to Files. Okay, so this is the automatic summary. Now if I click here, Conversation History, for whatever reason, it doesn't show the conversation history. It usually does if I select the exact files. Okay, so let's click here and click on the SEO Agency Tips AI Report. Now let's see with the new chat settings how the response turns out. All right, here we go. So as we can see, the response is much longer. And for the last part, it did provide us with an answer. And I would say it is pretty robust in terms of the SEO checklist. It organized everything under different sections. So definitely play around with the chat settings if you're having trouble with AI pulling data from your specific documents. So try the creative option to have it generate something that's longer and more thorough. Now let me show you the team features, because in the AppSumo deal, it has team management, role-based and folder-level permissions, and response personalization. But I'm not exactly seeing this in my account, which again is license tier 2. So I have 2 files here, and if I click here and click on access, I get this error. It says the folder access feature is only on our team and enterprise plans. So we cannot delegate access for individual folders. Let's try this second one. Let's click on access, and I get the same error message right here. Now let's try the individual files. Let's click here. Now there is no option to delegate any access for the individual files. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. And now for the response personalization. So if you go to their pricing page and hover over the response personalization, it says customize Humata's interaction to align with the distinct context of your team, ensuring a more effective and engaging experience. So we can customize the context of our team. So let's go back to Humata and let's click on team. So this is where we can invite members. I have 2 members in my account. Now, if we go to the Teams tab, you can see I created a team right here, which is the content team. And if we click on edit, we can change the name of our team, change the members, and this is the team specific tailoring. So what does Humata need to know about this team to provide better answers? So this is what I assume is the response personalization. I tried asking support about this, but I couldn't get a clear answer, unfortunately. So from my testing, the response personalization is not available in the AppSumo plan. And when it comes to additional team management, so you could create your team, but that's basically it. So there's no way for me here to decide which team I'm currently on. I cannot view files specific to each team. It's basically just this view right here, and there's no other team features available to me. So at this point, I'm not exactly sure how this Teams feature is beneficial for the AppSumo plan. The last thing I want to show you is the insights. Now this is pretty interesting. So you could view usage data of your account. You can see how many questions you asked, total uploaded docs, and the total number of users. Now this one is very important because this ties into your limits, okay? So depending on which tier you get, you are limited to the total number of questions you can ask per month. Now when it comes to pages, like tracking the number of pages, I do not see it in this report. So you'll kind of need to play around with it and just make sure you don't go over your limit that's tied to your AppSumo tier. but it does tell you how many questions each team member in your account is asking, and it also shows you the most cited documents. So when it comes to comparing Humata versus NotebookLM, Afforai, and Paperguide, I would say Humata is more closely related to NotebookLM. You can use these tools for more quick and dirty research, like if you have a list of documents that you want to quickly analyze and do research on, Humata and NotebookLM are great options. But if you want to do more serious and thorough academic research, then I would go for Paperguide or Afforai. Those two tools allow you also to write out your documents, and Paperguide also has AI content generation features as well. So if you want to use a tool to write your research paper, then Paperguide is a great option, as well as Afforai. But if you want to do more of that quick and dirty research, then either go with NotebookLM or Humata. Now, if you want to test out the Humata AI, don't forget to click the link in my description and fill out this form. And on the next page, you will get taken to this iframe where you can actually chat with the AI about these two documents right here. So if you want to learn more about SEO from Ahrefs, chat with the Humata AI on this page, and you'll get a much better understanding of how the AI answers all of your research-based questions. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know by smashing that like button and also subscribing to my channel. And if you want to check out my other videos, feel free to click any of the ones on the screen. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.